associate with it. They see a tree being hugged in Kakamega and they want to associate with it. So this is not about fame, because most of the things that brings you to the limelight are not things that you do in the limelight. They are things that you do in private. So therefore, I would say that the youth themselves and even the citizens of this nation, they need to be more unique in how they do their things. Very important for them to be creative. Yes.
True. Let's go back to the conservation event. Planted, if I'm not wrong, and it's a very strong tree there in Ontario. So
the leader of majority in parliament, and also who is happens to be a member of parliament, is an environmentalist extraordinaire. He's a champion of environmental conservation, and he has always supported this endeavor. He has always walked the journey with us, and he's a man who really has a lot of passion for environmental conservation. In fact, recently I remember he reached out to me regarding a wetland that is neglected and that is grabbed and that is being wasted, that is called the Karai wetland. So he's really very passionate about it. I remember, and actually something I'm going to tell you, that one of the biggest bamboos that we have at Ondiro wetland was planted by Mheshimiwa Kimani Ichung'wah.
Wow.
So I feel happy that a leader of his stature can be able to come and support such a cause and to talk so passionately about it. So yeah, I really feel that it's a good thing to see that we have leaders who support our work. The government of the Republic of Kenya has always given us the support. I remember during Mazingira Day, we had hosted the PS Agriculture, Dr. Kiprono Rono. We had the personnel from National Defense College. We had personnel from Central Command in Karen, and that tells you that conservation is not about politics. Conservation is not about conveniences. It's not about photography and events, because there are some people, there are people we call celebrity leaders. They just want to come and take photos and go. Conservation is something that requires consistency, and I think that part of what has really made me admire the member of parliament for Kikuyu is because he has been very consistent on how he has supported conservation work. That is something that really stands out. Another thing that I'm very proud of is that there are some areas that you find when one is trying to do such kind of work, there is a lot of political interference, because politicians are always afraid of who is going to inherit me. So they have the Herod syndrome. They suffer from the Herod syndrome. Herod syndrome is, he heard that a king had been born, and he commanded that all the boys who are below 2 years to be murdered. So that is the Herod syndrome, that they are always turning their necks to see whether there is someone who is inheriting them. But for this work we have done, it would be unfair to say that we have really gotten any negativity from the MP or his team, and that is very good. I also want to say that the national government has been of great help to us, because we have never had any national event without the support of the national government.
Okay. And how can local businesses, or other businesses support Friends of Ondiri and also involve themselves?
Yes, we have many platforms to help. For instance, we have many programs, as I had said. For instance, we have the educational programs. Those educational programs, sometimes we require to have people who can really sponsor us, so that we are able to train and issue certificates. Another thing is that we have programs like now we have a botanic garden, but you find that sometimes we are inadequate in how we can be able to have different species. We have, as you said, Ondiro Wetland is a tourist attraction site. Some things like binoculars, some things like, some things like bird watching towers. Those are things that our partnerships can, can help us get. Also, part of what we are trying to do is that we are trying to take stock of to do environmental audit, especially because of the carbon that is being sequestered every day. Because remember, when we talk about climate change, wetlands sequesters 30% of the atmospheric carbon. So you can imagine how much of carbon bank and how big of a carbon bank Ondiro wetland is. So now those are some of the areas that our partners can, and also like now, for instance, local businesses can also support in help giving us tools for work, because we are always on the ground working. We can also have them, talk about, allow us to talk about our work, and also to release their workers to come and be part of some events as conservation run, Mazingira Day, such things.
And how can people register or participate in the event?
We have our website, www.friendsondirowetlandkenya.org. There is a link for registering for the run. There is also a link for registering for exhibitors. Actually, we are not charging exhibitors to come and exhibit. So they can come and bring their products, and we believe that the hundreds, the thousands that we have mobilized for the 3 days event are going to be your value addition as far as your work, your businesses are concerned.
Maybe a message to Kenyans about protecting our national resources, natural resources.
So we say that we borrow our world from our children. It would be very irresponsible for us as this generation to leave a world that our children will condemn us while inheriting it. It is our sole responsibility. We are the change that we have always been waiting for, to stand up and say no to environmental impunity. It is very bad that even in our estate, sometimes you find that there are people who dump at night, and they dump at their neighbors' premises. Sometimes they dump on the roads. All that waste is generated in their homes. And what we are saying is that there is no way you can claim that you are godly, as we say that Kenya is 85% Christian, yet you are the one who is dumping, yet you are the one who is discharging raw sewer into the ecosystems that we are talking about. Yet you are the one who is grabbing the ecosystems that God have given us for us and our children. So what my most important message to all of us is that let us take care of our environment. One day we shall be gone, but what is going to be remembered, the immortality part of us is going to be about the impact that we left in this world when we walked among men.
And asking you, what is that one thing that keeps you personally motivated to protect the wetland and also the environment?
The passion and the urgency. Because my passion is deep-rooted. In fact, by the way, I ran for a political seat back in 2022, and I think that is one of the biggest mistakes I have ever made, because I realized that by joining politics, I abandoned my passion. and I don't plan to ever run again, but I want to focus on environmental conservation.
Yeah.
So that passion and urgency to impact change is really what keeps me going.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And where do you see Ondire wetland in the next 10 to 20 years if people involve themselves much in conserving it?
One, Ondire wetland very soon will be the biggest green space, as I said. We are going to have very beautiful nature trails. We are going to have some decks, some bird watching towers. We are going to have some very nice benches where the community can come and enjoy, retreat. We are going to have a 700-seater open air amphitheater, the first one of its kind in Kikuyu constituency. In fact, it is in the process of being constructed, where our youth can go and bring out their talents, where people can go and have meetings, where people can go and have the biggest nature's classroom, enjoying all the beauty of nature. So this is where I see Ondire. And beyond that, we have about 8,000 wetlands in the Republic of Kenya. I want to make sure that I become one of the people who will be remembered for the conservation, protection, restoration of those wetlands. So Ondire wetland has reached where I have always aspired to see it. So next, we are going to other wetlands. Next, we are coming to Karai wetland. We are going to Manguo wetland. We are going to Olborosat. We are going to Yala. We are going to, we are going to save the wetlands in Kenya. So that is what really I want to see. By the way, Nairobi River is a wetland. We want to save. I'm 100% behind the president in saving Nairobi River. And I can tell you that in our lifetime, we are going to go and fish in Nairobi River. We are going to go and swim and sail in Nairobi Dam, because that is the passion, that is the message, and that is the urgency that is here this evening.
Okay. You have talked about Ondire, and from my view, you have a lot of information about Ondire wetland. What is that one thing, if Ondire could speak to us as Kenyans, or as local people, what is that one word it would talk to us? Maybe in terms of conserving it,
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, that's powerful. So I'm seated here smiling because I think I have a lot to learn about Ondire wetland, but I'm so happy to having you in our podcast, and also educating us about Ondire. And I think we'll have to plan another one, maybe for more in-depth about conserving our
that was just a drop in the ocean. There is a lot more that you need to learn about the wetland. I'm willing and ready to continue sharing because a candle loses nothing by lighting another. So I'm happy to light as many candles as possible. Yes.
And also to my viewers, if you have learned something, you can comment down below. And also that has been our time. Learned a lot. Hope take notes. Ndio pia mkienda hiyo event mkuwe na knowledge about what you're going to.
Na tutakuwa na tent yetu, by the way. At our booth tutakuwa na our botanic garden iko hapo. Kutakuwa na information on registration. Tutakuwa na information about our achievements. We will have information on how you can get involved. We will have information, all the information that you'll want about Ondire wetland. We are going to have it ready for you. So don't miss.
So hope mmelearn. Nimekuinterview not only kukuwa na maswali nilikuwa nazo, but nimelearn a lot.
Wow, I'm happy for you.
Thanks a lot.
And for our viewers.
That has been True.
JFK once said that ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Yeah.
You guys, you are doing something for this country, and I'm
Yeah.
very, very proud of you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
So, Mr. Kaperere, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.